I think we should do track 3. This is shaping up. I like it. Let's begin session 3. Note, this session typically requires a lunar month to complete. So you've tamed the gold trigon and the storm has miraculously lifted. Bravo on that. Consult the megatome and study its workings should you become lost or confused. A deathless spectre still lurks in the darkness beneath Mingi Tor. Consider the cosmic geometry of the trigon trifecta. Oh, we gotta get the blue one and the orange one? Oh, man. Observe the moods of the moon. Our research shows that social support networks may play a role in the outcome of this phase of the S&S EP experiment. Be advised that henceforth we will be monitoring your inputs in relative silence. We groggily awoke from a super deep sleep with no firm recollection of what happened. We were reminded of the miracle in the meadow and our encounter with the gold trigon. What new powers had we been granted? Logfellow was totally floored at how awesome and crazy the fight with the gold trigon sounded from the description we gave him. Logfellow wondered about how maybe the gold trigon might be connected to the grim mysteries beyond the iron gate in the meadow. Logfellow didn't dig grim mysteries, so he chose to go home and chop wood. That's not a metaphor. We left on 1 hit point. If we can choose to fight something, not dog obviously, just to heal. Shield. Looks like we've lost 1 star permanently because of our fight. So we're gonna have to find the other 2 gates, I think. Let's go. This is leaving us messed up. I think that's our low health, right? Come on, dog. Or does the gate unlock? Is that the key? Dog's like, come on, open the gate. In the meadow there was an iron gate and we had a feeling we could maybe lift it somehow. Dang, okay. I'm glad I had a hunch, otherwise I'd have been like trekking around the other side of town. It would have been terrible. I probably wouldn't have been there for too long. Maybe we can sing it open. Is there something to do with these? We spied a gold trigon thingamajig above the iron gate. Maybe it would react to our song of Sworcery. Well, it didn't before, but maybe it will now since we triggered our check on it. Put it in the face. Oh, maybe we can use Wolf to heal. Whoa, what is this? There's a huge record just sitting there. So, there used to be these things called records. They're like these vinyl discs. You should look them up. They're quite interesting. Superior sound quality. Blah, blah, blah. Before CDs. Can I help you, Miss Pepper? You just got a treat. Naughty buds like that doesn't seem right. Just go watch Men in Black and they'll explain everything at one point. Beyond the cavernous cave in the meadow, we came upon a secluded grove with a collection of strange stone structures. Was this the Trigon Grove? As we stood beside the first stone structure, we thought of the gold Trigon and we felt our sword stir. In the Trigon Grove beyond the cavernous cave in the meadow, we spied a solitary grave. We got a little curious about it. In the Trigon Grove, there was another stone structure with a circular glyph that referred to the bright moon. We wondered what would happen if we struck the stone structure with our sword. Did we now? We wondered what would happen? We don't need to wonder, we did it. We can see what happens now. I wonder if we sing to it. Let's go have a look at the other one. There's another one over here. Maybe we can strike this one with our sword too. There's also the, what looks to be something up here. They look ominous. The Trigon Grove, there was another stone structure that was worn and weathered. We wondered what would happen if we struck the stone structure with our sword. This one's a dark moon. Or the dark side of the moon. You can also find that on your vinyls, ask your parents. Kinda wanna see what happens if we strike this one with our sword. Well now. Logfellow says, strange. I see a golden skyward beam in the woods behind the meadow. Has someone learned the secrets of Trigon Grove? I'm getting really worried about the Scythian. She disappeared for days after the storm lifted. I sure hope she's okay. We should have gone and seen Girl. I was thinking about that when we left. Oh, she's going to get that out. Hang on. Okay. Why is this one not got the moon anymore? Trying to lift it. That one's still. Oh, maybe we didn't look at this after we struck it. Let's see if we do anything up there. It definitely feels like there's a link between those two. Consult book. Could just be we need to leave now. Find the other one and then come back. Yeah, that one's stopped already. In the Trigon Grove beyond the cavernous cave in the meadow, we approached a solitary grave and were met by a glowing ghost dude. The glowing ghost dude in the Trigon Grove totally freaked us out at first, to be honest. He recognized Ascidian garb and he saw that we carried the megatome. He wondered if we understood the esoteric markings inside. In a whisper he spoke the name of the deathless spectre we had awoken in the darkness beneath Mingi Tor, the Gogolithic Mass. We knew the dreadful name from the old stories, and we felt our blood run cold. Up until now I had the feeling that the Gogolithic Mass saw you as a bit of a tourist. Now that you've learned the Song of Sworcery and tamed the Gold Trigon, you will find your every step is haunted. We couldn't tell if the glowing ghost dude was cheering us on or psyching us out or what. We told the ghost dude of our intention to detonate the megatome atop Mingi Tor and release the Gogolithic Mass from immortality. We asked about the Trigon Trifecta and the location of the remaining 2 Trigons, but his response was irritatingly obtuse. The remaining 2 Trigons exist only in the dreams of the mountain folk. Locating the remaining 2 Trigons is not so much a question of where as it is when and how. The glowing ghost dude sure did talk a lot of unhelpful nonsense. I wonder if that hints for us now to then go back to see the other 2. There's 2 things here. A grim pole adorned with an antlered skull connects this location to the deathless spectre who lurks beneath Mingi Tor. What about this one? A grim pole adorned with an antlered skull connects this location to the deathless spectre who lurks beneath Mingi Tor. Pet the dog. I want to go see the 2. Girl. Dark-haired girl sat on a stone beside where the woodsman chopped wood. We asked her about the secrets of the Trigon Grove and the peculiar dreams of the mountain folk of the Caucasus. She told us about how the dreams of her people held many mysteries and how they reflected the moods of the moon in strange ways. The girl told us to sit by the hearth in the stone hut at any time, either to go dream walking or to gather our strength. We kind of got the feeling that the remaining 2 Trigons might be lost in dreams or something like that.
Hey.
The woodsman, known as Log Fella, had returned to his wood chopping, and he seemed to be really digging it. Logfella had seen the skyward beam in the sky behind the meadow, and so we asked him about the secrets of the Trigon Grove. He spoke of an old story that his people typically told their children to freak them out. Logfella spoke of a posse from Scythia who had come seeking the Trigon Trifecta in these forgotten mountains many moons ago. The posse had learned to seek sylvan sprites and send them all skyward, and then they had sought a location to enact a miracle. The posse had hoped to activate the 3 skyward beams in the Trigon Grove, but they had no idea where or when the Trigons were. The posse wandered aimlessly for a long time on the old road to Mingi Tor. Eventually, they grew weary, and so they stopped. Then the posse was suddenly killed by a deathless spectre by the side of the old road, where a handful of graves remain to this day. We told Logfella that it was a nice story, but actually, it didn't freak us out all that much.
What do you think about blood sports?
What do you think about blood sports?
I heard that they're building a place downtown.
At least we got our health back. I'm just going to stand up really quick because I saw a flicker up in the corner. I've just been notified you've activated the first scoured beam in Trigon Grove. This beam bridges the world of living and world of the dead, so you may find a ghost or two to talk to you on your travels. Can you feel it? You're beginning to understand. Do the esoteric markings and shapes inside the megatome hold new meaning? Kind of. This one links to that one. Oh, we could hold buttons down here. I think if we sit on this one, we go inside Logfella's dream. Or we just go to the first one. One of the two. Side A. Into side B. We're on to the B sides. Dream. Would you say the B stands for bad? No. I can't remember what the B, if the B stands for anything on B sides. Ooh, magic mushroom. Is this the A side and the B side? Back? Yeah, probably the back side, right? Makes sense. Let's go full mushroom. Believe. Head on out into the water. We found the bear dude on the other side. Can't see any mushrooms. Hey, dude. You can look around a little bit, find a mushroom. Don't explore Panz. Hey, that's almost home, but in Dreamland. I've seen the same woods, different weather, and I love to stop and listen, to think or not to think, as the case may be. I don't spend too much time dream walking. When I do, I tend to just revisit my favourite places to see what has changed. In my dream walking, there's a special place I'll always go. A parliament of trees at the heart of the world. In my special place I visit with a titanic hollow tree. She is a goddess long since dead who predates mankind by untold eons. Of course, I never tell people about these goddess tree dreams because they'll probably just call me a hippie or something. Even the well-worn dream space, there are new places to explore and new connections to consider if you continue to believe. When you lucid in a dream, you'll realize you've imagined you are, but to identify with dream is to become bewitched. Should you manage to stabilize your lucidity, you'll be able to co-create with it instead of fighting, resisting, and cursing it. Safely recrossing the threshold of liminality is a simple matter. Seek the familiar places and the warmth of the hearth. So in our dream, if we go back to the hearth, can we sleep again? Are we going full Inception here? To dream within a dream? Sup, bear? A double. So I'll restart fight on 1 hit point. Yeah. We're sorry you weren't able to win the first time with full hit points. Here, have one. Good luck. A single, double, double. Could possibly be a triple. coming. Then I think it's a dodge after that. Bye-bye, bear. Cut in half. Get meat axed, boyo. Inside a titanic hollow tree, we approached a solitary grave, and a badass ghost showed up to sing us a mad rhyme. No, bear! Monitor the moods of the moon, and you'll learn when to be where and how. Also, I just wanted you to know that I'm not deliberately trying to spook you by looking as awesome like I do. Rhyme sucks, dude. Yeah, that's back from the dark times, remember that here? Can I do anything? Can I sing with it? I've just been informed you that grizzled boar has been slain. Yeah, I've just been informed the grizzled boar has just been slain. Do you know anything about this? I should mention that the grizzled boar was included in S&S EP to tempt participants into identifying as violent sociopaths. Not that I'm suggesting that you were in fact a violent sociopath. I'm sure you had your reasons, right? Now, I imagine you might be wondering who the key is for. To be honest, I have no idea. I have been identified as violent sociopath. And a bear. We know we can go left, and we can find the half inside the dreamland. And I wonder if we can dream within the dream. We're going to go Inception. That is Inception, right? Dreaming within your dream. Okay, so you can do a lap. You can do. Okay. Oh, we got another mushroom. Magic mushroom. Game's like, come dream within a dream. Home is where the hearth is. Or do we use the hearth to undream? Or wake up, I guess the simpletons put it. Yeah, we undreamed. So I wonder if we can, if we sit on this side, do we get a different dream? Dream wake up, who's taking notes? I think it's the same dreamland. So now I gotta make it back to the thing again. Oh man, hope we don't OD on mushrooms. What if we get to kill Boar again? So one-shot that jerk this time. I think it's time to get a cup of tea on the boil. Hey Gru, how you doing, man? Oh, Mrs. Panz put water in the kettle for me before she left. Remember playing it for a good chunk but never finishing it? Doesn't seem like it's very long, so we should be able to knock it over the day. It's good though. Mechanics are a little clunky, and some of them are unnecessarily so. Others are kind of fitting. But you know, it looks very good. I like the story. I like the narrator and the general vibe. It's cool. Or as the game would tell you, it's cool, man. You thought? No bear. So I wonder if we need to do anything at Bear's Court or Boar's Court. Boar? Oh, there he is. Okay. He's going to say the same thing. So I wonder if we need to do any song here. Cup of tea. Okay. So we're going to have to do something in the outside world, I guess. Oh, I missed out on an extra mushroom. So there's a weird interaction here. So we did 2 laps of the dream world. The second one was just for exercise. We'll go speak to girl and log fella. Just to see if it would be different depending which seat we took. It wasn't. The girl saw that the key we had found. She encouraged us to keep our eyes open for a locked door. We know where that locked door is. Oh, that's the second key. Okay. She didn't have any other ideas, but we were reminded of something we had seen on the old road to Mingi Tor. Yeah, the locked door. The locked door on the old road to Mingi Tor. Something that we saw. Wow, too many oars. The woodsman didn't recognize the key that we had found, and he had 0 idea what it was for. Question mark.
Seems like you're having a good adventure.
I did have a good adventure, thank you. I think he likes us. Can you blame him? I think it's actually up this way, right? Yeah. Where's the wolf? We want to fight the wolf again, except this time we're going to pummel it. It's windy. Ooh. Almost within, almost about to hit the 3/4 mark. There it is. This is the old, what is it? The locked door that we saw on the old road on the way to Mingi Tor. We get some form of torch would be nice. Flashlight, oily rag. Okay. Just saw the cycles of the moon, I think. We're supposed to get up. Hang on. Oh, we can sit there and change the moon. Ah, for the time paradox. Okay. Yep. I see you've managed to alter the mood of the moon in the Moon Grotto. I wonder how long this time paradox will last. So when we came in, it was completely dark, right? Can we leave via this side? No. So we'll go back out and see what everything looks like. Now. The wolf? Okay, so we've got that moon. I think that's the moon we had though, right? It's a long way from 0 to 1. And it's low. Bigger. So it apparently didn't pause. We just died out in the forest to the dude. Inside the hut, the hearth was quietly crackling with familiar warmth. Feels bad, man. Can read what what was Logfella trying to say? It's a long way from 0 to 1, and if an alien said hello, it'd be in cryptic code on the stereo. Wait, what? I'm kind of feeling like maybe the cosmos just skipped a beat, and now everything is just a little bit off. Okay, let's... So I wonder if the death means that the time paradox is over. Will dream time be different? I just want to go see if this is different. Okay, so that's still there. Sit down just to heal, but not to dream. Or do we go into the dreamland? Probably going into the dreamland, you got to do the full lap. Whereas we're here, so we could check here to see if anything's changed and speak with these guys. Okay, the girl sat on a stone beside where the woodsman chopped wood. This is the same speech bubble. Yeah, okay. Wait, let's... We're in a time paradox. Okay. If that's the case then, let's go dream now. I have a feeling Dream's going to be exactly the same, right? It feels like it. So I guess we have to go back to the Temple of the Moon. The water. Come on. Believe. Hey, Steiny, it is. It's really, really cool. The controls are a little off, but it's fine. I did at some point. I felt like it was a tablet or a mobile game. So hearing that does not surprise me at all. Yeah, the words that say tap and hold almost give it, like pretty much give it away. Okay, so it looks like the death to the thing meant we didn't keep the time paradox. I don't know, maybe. Well, the sword and shield problem when you're playing as mouse, it makes the combat a lot harder because you have to move the mouse to react, and some of the reaction points were tight enough where if you were sitting there on your tablet with 2 fingers, you could just sort of pick which one to use, or you know, the thumb one's not as hard, but yeah, having to like left click on either button to react made the boss fight not difficult per se, but it put you in a spot where you had to just know that death was coming, and then you just had to remember the pattern for next time. Yeah, or just simple left click, right click. But it's like playing the memory game where the Simon Says game where they give you a light and you push the light. Then they show you the first light and the second light, and then you push the first light and the second light. Except you have to lose every time you get to a new stage and then start over again. Yeah, what am I, some sort of game designer? I wonder if I want to go for the... Let's have a look in this one. So that's the standard world. We've got a different world. So the standard world's the thinnest crescent on the left side of the moon. So we have to fight this guy. This one, you've sort of got to... So one of the things we'll have to find out, I suppose, is if the rainbow bridge on the perilous precipice is available in this paradox. Or if I think we're just dreaming from this one. We've got these things flipping up from them this time. We approached a collection of graves in a thicket to the side of the old road, and we met a few ghosts who seemed friendly. The glowing ghost who spoke was a giant we knew from old stories whose famous portrait demanded obedience. Last year, before the Yuletide, I assembled a posse and we set out to reassemble the Trigon Trifecta. We'd heard about the gateway and the infinite summit of Mingi Tor, and we thought it sounded like something cool to see. So anyways, we tamed the Gold Trigon and scoped out the Trigon Grove before setting out to locate the Bright Moon Trigon. Locating the Bright Moon Trigon didn't go so well. We got totally lost, to be honest. Slowly we realized the significance of the lunar cycle and its influence in the sprites who slumber in the twilight realms. That's when we sat here and began to monitor the moods of the moon so we might learn when to be where and how. We died of boredom waiting around for the moods of the moon to change. Okay, actually we died because of an argument we had because of boredom. I don't really want to get into it right now, if you don't mind. Okay, so what happened was that one of our posse was a cheating cheater and we caught him red-handed. A fight broke out, the cheating cheater fled up the old road towards perilous precipice. So then we were just hanging out wondering what to do when all of a sudden the Gogolithic mass showed up. Yikes. Take that. So that dude, I think we can also get away from that dude if we run, if it pulls us out quick enough. So they waited around for the cycle of the moon to change, but as we know now, we go into that locked door, we change the cycle of the moon. It could also be a different dream state right now. I remember that. Woodsman known as Log Fella had returned to his wood chopping. He seemed to be really digging it. Okay, so this is the same text as before, so it doesn't seem like anything's changed in here, which means that I don't think dreams have changed then.
Sitting here trying to think something to say.
So I'm kind of tempted not to.
Awkward.
In fact, we found that said thing of graves and they said they went up a different pathway. So I almost want to go that way again. Maybe in this timeline we get to meet... Oh, there's a singular grave up at the mountain precipice. So maybe that's the... Maybe that's the one that... the cheating cheater that fled. nasty cheating cheaters. Maybe he'll tell us one of the moods we need to change to get the one of the other Well, this is here it is. Yeah. Okay, and it's got the thing as if to say, "Come talk to us." The mountain's so cool. At the perilous precipice, we approached the solitary grave of the cheating cheater and met an old glowing ghost dude. Last year, before the Yuletide, Andre the Giant assembled a posse and we set out to reassemble the Trigon trifecta. The other dudes in the posse are buried in a thicket to the side of the old road near the log bridge. We managed to locate tame the gold Trigon pretty easily, but we all got totally stuck after that. We sought the bright moon Trigon, so we decided to sit around and watch the sky, waiting for the moods of the moon to change. It was super boring. I wasn't just going to wait around for days and days until the bright moon loomed overhead. I left those jive suckers to wander aimlessly while I dug deeper into this moon logic trickery. The old glowing ghost spoke of how he had cheated by quitting out of S and SEP and then altering his computer's date or time settings. The ghost described how awkward this process was, but he told us that it allowed him to affect the phases of the moon. The thing is, I've had serious case of heebie-jeebies pretty much ever since I cheated, and that's why I died of shame. I don't want to do that. Every night since the storm lifted, I've had the same dream where I'm wandering in the woods the hour before dawn. In the dream, it's always the same places and spaces, except for when it differs according to the moods of the moon. In my dream, walking there is thrilling stillness when the moon is brightest, and when the moon is darkest, the woods are wild. Strange. So in book, this guy said right at the start of this phase, well, it's not here. Okay, because that's only telling us what he told us in this part of the game, not what he told us as a narrator. But at the start it said this section takes like an actual month, which I'm guessing means we have to move the computer date forward a month. Why can't I just go see that moon temple again? That would have been a pain to do on a tablet as well. Go change the moon cycle again before we do anything else. Run! See what this cycle brings. It'll bring a new Gogolithic mass knight, I believe. I will run at him. Let's go, buddy. On a side path leading away from the old road was a stone carved with a series of previously indecipherable lunar pictograms. The pictograms referred to a secret place located nearby where the moods of the moon could be altered. The Moon Grotto. Well, I mean, that makes sense. But what mood does the moon need to be, man? And I wonder if there's like an arch up where the cheetah died. Is that the location of the next one? Yeah, okay, same as the last time. Bright moon trigons who decided to sit around and watch the sky waiting for the moods of the moon to change. Okay, so we've found the shrine. He explains how it's a pain, and we're kind of realizing that now, because do we move it forward like a moon cycle at a time until eventually, after we've gone back and forth between here and the cave like 20 times, we've got the one that matches? That sort of nonsense, I guess. Not so fun. I wonder if there's a hint somewhere, like another something we can read, or I wonder if we speak to these guys now that we've spoken to the other dude, if they'll have a different response. Probably not. But it doesn't hurt to check. It's the same dialogue. Exact same. Go back to the Moon Temple. There's a small chance Mrs. Pine is mad at you. You can't decide if you should do anything or just let it blow over. Care to weigh in? I mean, it depends. Did you forget to do something, or did you do something or say something you shouldn't have done? Or is it because you came home from work and instead of hanging out with family, you decided to sit on the computer and watch me stream? Well, that's the thing. Like, sometimes it just, you wait till tomorrow and everything's fine. Other times, depending on what it is, you might need to apologize. When you say there's a small chance she's mad at you, you're probably mad at you. It used to say how long until the next dark moon or something moon, dark moon. Yeah, it said a dark moon in 2 days, but now you don't have date notes often. You were in a poop mood after work, so you came home and were angry at her? Date nights are important, man. The end of date nights are very important. You went to your PC and she went to bed. Yeah, TV is kind of a like, because, you know, you sit on the couch. Not on opposite ends of the couch. Maybe you stop watching the TV. No one got mad, it was civilized. But she's disappointed. And you missed out on an opportunity for a little bit of, naughty pine action. Okay. If I was in that situation, then there's two options, and it depends on the connection. So leave it till tomorrow, but get up early and either get breakfast made or pick up a breakfast that she likes or a coffee that she likes or something, and just... You kind of have to apologize. You were the jerk here. Or, depending how long ago it was, either slide into bed and apologize because you were the jerk. and ask if she still wants to watch something. Maybe use, I don't know if you use a laptop or tablet or TV in the bedroom. I guess it's tough because you might not want to watch TV on a Friday night when you get home from work because end of week, whatever, you just want to wind down. But considering you missed a couple date nights, it's probably just a chance for you to connect. She's out cold by now? Okay, so make sure you get up before her and get breakfast. Or if you don't, just do something nice just to let her know that she means something. Like, she means something to you. Okay, he's going to tell me the same thing, which is change your computer time. Which totally sucks, because keep game stuff inside the game. Don't get all meta fancy, people. How do I You're in Utah? Oh, we should probably tell your other wife that you don't want to watch TV as well. And then tell the other wife also you don't want to watch TV. What? You're in the wrong because it wasn't her fault plans fell through, just super excited for it and then equally disappointed when you let it show. Yeah. So was your second date night supposed to be tonight and it fell through? Or was it supposed to be earlier in the week? It was supposed to be tonight, right. And I think this is where it probably hurts for her, is that had you got a babysitter or whatever, had whatever not happened that caused date night to fall through, you would have spent time together on date night. And so she gave you the opportunity to, even though you missed out on going out for date night, she gave you the opportunity to at least still spend the time together. And you said no and went to your computer. Whereas you'd already sort of, you know, organised the that time period to spend with each other. So even though it sucks when you miss out on date night, because, you know, it's nice to get away from the house and leave kids behind and, you know, get a taxi somewhere maybe and have one too many glasses of wine or the extra beer and then try not to wake up the kids. I think the best thing you can do if you, especially when you get notice it's cancelled, make some plans so that you can give her a date night at home. You know, like pick up some food at a place, put a fancy tablecloth on in a you know, and light candles. Set the kids up with a movie or something so they you can, you know what I mean. She'd probably end up being happier with something like that than an actual date night, because it just shows that, you know, it's not about getting away from the kids and stuff. It's you know, changing the plans so that, you know, she knows that she's loved.